What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the CFL podcast, where today we're going to be giving an update, as a matter of fact, on Kavon Pope. For those of you who do not know who Kavon Pope is, y'all have to by now, especially if you've been watching this channel faithfully. Kavon Pope was the former four-star linebacker for Ohio State, who recently made headlines a month ago when he got frustrated because he couldn't get in the game versus Akron. So he was spazzing out on the sidelines, throwing not a tantrum, but he was getting really upset. Just frustration, throwing all his stuff down, taking off his equipment and everything like that. So he was escorted to the locker room. Excuse me. There, he made the tweet, F Ohio State, and it all went from there. He kind of went viral for that. A lot of people were talking about it. Ohio State found out. They dismissed him shortly after the game. That's that. So I made a video saying that, you know what, Coach Prime should go after him. You're gonna lose a lot of talent on that defense for next year. So what better way to replace that talent or replenish that talent than with another former four-star guy who was at a big school and it didn't work out. And a lot of people said, no, we don't want him in the comments and everything like that. People do make mistakes. Y'all have to, he's a college kid. Y'all have to, allow this man to grow. But then Coach Prime even came out and said, you know what? I don't think he's the right player for our program. However, I wish him nothing but the best. So that settled that, right? But recently, Kavon Pope has tweeted that he's going to an HBCU as his next transfer destination. He entered the transfer portal, I think, a little over a month ago, like shortly after that incident. He entered the transfer portal and he tweeted a couple of days ago, definitely HBCU when I transfer. He's going to an HBCU. We know it's not going to be Jackson State now because of what Coach Prime said. Maybe he changes his mind. I doubt it. So he's going to an HBCU, and I want to know. I'm kind of curious as to where he'll go. I want to know if anyone has hit him up yet. But I have my speculations, right? Because his brother, first of all, he's from Virginia. He's from Dinwiddie, Virginia, right? So that already narrows down 3 schools, in my opinion. Not that he doesn't have a problem going anywhere in the country. Obviously, you go to Ohio. But I think it's down to 3 schools. Your brother plays for Virginia State University. His brother is a DB there. I don't think he'll go to Virginia State, but you just never know. However, Norfolk is an option. He could be coming to the MEAC. Hampton is an option. You feel me? So I can't say, right? It's still too early to tell. He hasn't posted any visits. He hasn't posted any official offers yet. So we just don't know what could happen. But I'm excited. First of all, let me say this. I hope he goes to the MEAC. I want to see a balance in power with the MEAC in the SWAC. I really do. Because it seems like everybody's going to the SWAC and people are overlooking the MEAC. So I really hope he ends up there. I mean, Norfolk, he can send them back to another Celebration Bowl. Now that North Carolina A&T is gone, he can give them a bigger shot next year at going to the Celebration Bowl, but we'll have to wait and see. So, as for his career stats at Ohio State, because you're probably wondering, what did he do in his time there? Well, he was mostly a backup, right? 19 career total tackles, 3 pass deflections, and 2 interceptions. That is his career stats at Ohio State. It's very hard to get on the field at Ohio State. Trust me. Okay, so even though he was a 4-star recruit, I'm not gonna hold that against him because it's very hard to get on the field at Ohio State or any major Power 5 school for that matter. But yeah, he was dismissed from there, not getting playing time. He got frustrated. He did issue an apology for those of you who are questioning his character. And the apology went like this, quote, "I made a mistake and I know that I need to be better and do better. I'm going to take this time to reflect and work on my mental well-being." So, as I suspected, right, I felt like it had something to do with his mental as well because, I mean, honestly, you were the guy where you come from. It's not easy for these kids sometimes, man. They think they got to go to these big schools because they have this ranking that they do. You go there, you're not a big fish in a small pond anymore. Like, there's a bunch of big fishes. The depth is overwhelming. You just can't get on the field. And versus a team like Akron, I could definitely see why he got upset. I really do. Of course, I wouldn't have went about it the way he did, but I get it. I get it. So, like I said, we'll just have to see where he ends up going. We'll really have to see where he ends up going. But with that being said, man, you are watching the CFL podcast. I'm out. Peace.